So Ace, obviously it wasn't the weekend that you guys wanted. 4 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. Not a great start to the season. So how was it compared to both days?
Look, honestly, if I had to pick the better day, it would have to be yesterday. Friday night was absolutely amazing. I've introduced a tactic, and everybody had followed with the required build needed, except for one guy, and that's who I'm going to talk about later on. But yeah, so except one certain person. Other than that, everybody followed, got their required build, explained the tactics. They understood, and I'll be honest, they executed it far better than I expected. The one problem though, they just don't know the position, mate. They don't know what's straight from gay, like they don't understand what is straight from wobble or from wiggle, like they just keep bending, bro. They keep bending. It's just stay
From a
straight,
pole to
What'd you say?
different from a hole to a pole.
Basically, yeah. They didn't know how to position the pole in the hole. You can put in that sense. Yeah, that's the one problem I have. But other than that, I was delighted with Friday. Tonight, hey, there was many factors that played into this. First of all, we obviously hate watching Auckland, so delayed kickoff to 9 p.m. and then obviously a couple players were late, and there were players that didn't turn up. There was players that said they turned up. They voted they're going to turn up, but they didn't. So just to reiterate, Xavi Marson is on his second strike. He said he's going to turn up for just a Saturday. He didn't turn up for just a Saturday. So he's got one more strike. If he doesn't turn up again, he's out the club. But other than that, that's, appalling tonight, amazing yesterday.
All right. So now, question for Liam G. You guys had a very decent start for you guys' season, and I just want to get your thoughts and your recap over the week.
I mean, look, the 2 wins that we had, I can't count one of them as a win in my eyes, considering that they had practically 3 red cards and we only won 4-3, and then their keeper was kept rushing out. So technically, with an open goal the whole game, the fact that they were able to score 3 goals, our defence was opened up enough for them to as well have their keeper score. So really, count it as 1 win, 4 losses. It was shocking. I'm not overly happy, but I mean, it could have been a lot worse. But I mean, hey, look, we're getting there. We're moving, and I see the progress. I see the way that we're playing.
Hey, Liam, so would you say, in your words, that it was more wide open than Bonnie Blue?
I think it was more open than Bonnie Blue. Yes, you could say that. I think it was more open than someone's mother on a strip club when she was 18. But I mean, look, really, it's more open than a whore in New York on a Friday night. Like, it's just like, I don't know what to say here. It's like you double down with the Bonnie Blue and a whore in New York, and both their ass cheeks are so fucking wide, and they just went straight through. I'm telling you.
More open than fucking McDonald's
I
because they keep
fucking
fucking
horrible,
shutting.
man.
They keep fucking. You're more open than fucking McDonald's because they have to keep fucking closing down because their fucking McFlurry machines won't stop fucking shutting. Yeah.
Anyways,
Well, no, you're angry about that, but yeah.
Yeah.
so now a question for both gaffers. We're going to start off with Ace. So this question will also be asked to Liam G. How are your plans moving forward for next week?
First of all, punctuality needs to be straight, including myself. I need to be fucking on time as well to set the standard. First and foremost. Also, in terms of this is the one problem when we don't have players turning up. Tonight was the biggest mistake I made. Is that I said that I don't mind how we play, because we don't have enough players. But I think that's just a stupid excuse. You should be playing your tactics no matter how many players are on the pitch. And honestly, the ones that do turn up, no matter if there's only 4 of them or 5, they've given their all, and they're the ones that are secured their spot in the team. So I think from going forward, I don't give a fuck if we have even one. If it's just myself playing, bro, I'm just gonna stick to the tactics as well. I'll tell AI to play my tactics anyway. Like I'll control them all that shit. If it's just me playing, if it's just me and somebody else playing, same thing. If it's me and 2 other people playing, same thing. If it's 4 or 5 of us, same thing. So I think it's just I've been complacent tonight, saying that because we don't have enough players, that we just lay off the tactics and we just start playing appalling, start fucking dribbling everywhere after losing 10-1. So yeah, I think going forward, need to start the complacency and just yeah, man, yeah.
Indeed. And now the same question goes to B Team Gaffer Liam G.
Progress to be made. No further comment.
Fair enough. And I hear both gaffers have an important announcement to make. Whose shall we start off with?
I think we'll start with Liam.
Liam, you want to go first?
I know what my announcement is, and I think that Ace should start off first, as it's more fitting for after.
So does it affect my announcement though? Like, in a way?
No. I'm going to go first. A-Team Gaffer, go ahead.
Okay. So obviously, I mentioned there was a certain player that wasn't that didn't play with the required build, and he tried to play smart and be technical with his words, saying that no, you didn't tell me to get the required build, so I'm not gonna get it. So because of that, I made him. I mean, it's either he had to play with his car. Sorry, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, obviously he didn't have the Spark build. He had the creative build, but we also have Almar who has the creative build. He's a lot more fitting in that role. So the only build he had was a target or finisher, I think, and it was at like level 1 or some shit like that. So I was like, it's either you're playing striker with a level 1, or you're not playing at all. And yeah, he played with a level 1 striker, and we didn't play too bad. Yeah, I rate him. To be honest, to be quite frank, I rate him with the level 1 build than fucking the maxed out build, bro. He looked so much more selfless, but that's beside the point. So yeah, obviously he didn't want to try to be smart and be technical, and then when I think it was towards the fourth game, my stream abruptly ended because the Wi-Fi paused. He got handed the realm. I mean, not the realm. What am I saying? He got handed. He was at the helm after he got given the captaincy, and in the same game, what was the scoreline, Husk? I completely forgot.
Let me check the. It was from last.
So we were winning 2-0, 0-0, 2-1 loss.
Then it went to 2-1, which is when your stream abruptly disconnected, and then 2-1. We were 2-0 up, go down to 5.
And then what? 10-5 was it?
No, 5-2. That was
5-2. Yeah. So that game that he got handed captaincy, he lost the game 5-2, and I don't even. My mind is discombobulated, bro. Honestly, fucking hell. Yeah. So yeah. So he was changing the tactics. They were just playing some different type of football that obviously was not planned, and for that reason, I've officially decided to sack him as the assistant. So Butter is no longer my assistant. Yeah. My new assistant will be the interviewer. Welcome, Husk. You are.
Wait, hold on, assistant. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're assistant now. Congratulations, bro. Welcome to the new role.
Job. What the hell?
And also, this comes to my next question as well, because Liam has been very vocal about a certain thing about Butter. He's been saying, Butter, you know, the one time we played with him, we only lost 1 game. We won our last 7 games. Like, I'd rather Butter in than Ace out, you know, like. Yeah, like, you know, something along the lines of that, in this thick Irish accent. Yeah, so in his thick Irish accent, you know, whatever you're saying there. Yeah, so I was thinking, Liam, I put in a proposition. You can have Butter. It's either he could be your assistant, or you can let him control the team. Either one. It's but then here's the thing. That comes to your announcement. I want to know what your announcement is, but you don't have to answer that question. But now it's your announcement. Yeah.
Well, look.
Tell me.
So here's my announcement. Me and some other players in your A, B team, we predicted this for a couple of days now. This includes Butter. And I'd like to announce I am resigning as B team gaffer. And I am joining Fever Boys full time as we have entered the league that you were emailed into. And Elbar and Elbron and pretty much our whole fucking A team is leaving me and leaving you, and we are moving to Fever Boys full time.
Oh, really?
Thank you for your service. See you later. Cheers.
Whoa. Wow. Damn. Wow, man. That hit me right in the chest, bro.